Hello and welcome to Nova Bears Treats. Today we will be going over step-by-step instructions on how to make a family-sized pot roast dinner. First, you need to wash your potatoes. And go ahead and place your potatoes in your pot. Next, you need to wash your bell peppers. And place your bell peppers on your cutting board. Cut them in half. And now we will be de-stemming and de-seeding our bell peppers. And then go ahead and cut them lengthwise. And then we're going to go ahead and cut those bell peppers in half. Then go ahead and place your bell peppers to the side. Next we will be working on our onion. Cut your onion in half. And go ahead and flip your onion over so it does not roll when you cut it. Cut off the ends and de-skin your onion. And now go ahead and cut that in half. And then we're going to place 3 more cuts, one in the middle and one on each side. Now we are going to heat our pan. Once your pan is hot enough, you're going to add your oil. Go ahead and spread your oil around the pan. Give it a little bit to heat up. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and salt and pepper our pork butt. Now let's place our seasoned meat in the hot pan. Be careful, it will splatter and it will be hot.
Push pause.
Now we're going to want to brown it on each side for just a few minutes. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and get our broth ready. I use better than bouillon. You're going to put 1 teaspoon of better than bouillon per 1 cup of water. Now let's go ahead and place our meat on top of the potatoes. Next, we will be adding our bell peppers on each side. Next, we'll be adding our onions on each side. And if you would like to add carrots, you would add them on the top of the onions. For our seasoning, we will be using oregano, a tablespoon. And let's try to go ahead and just get that on the meat itself. Next, we'll be adding 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. One tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. One tablespoon of onion powder. And now let's go ahead and put our pot on the stove. Place the stove on 3 or 3.5. Cover. And it will be cooked for 8 to 12 hours, low and slow. When your meat is ready, go ahead and get tongs and a plate out. Be careful, it will be hot. Go ahead and take out the chunks of your meat and spread them around. Now for me personally, I do not like the veins or the fat in my meat, so I clean my meat by taking all of that out and giving it a small shred. Look how juicy that is. Mm-mm. Next, we're going to be making our gravy. 2 packs of McCormick brown gravy with a half a cup of water, and we will be placing that into our pot. Place your stove at 6 to bring it to a small boil. Mix it around occasionally. And when your meat is cool enough to touch, go ahead and clean it if you would like. If not, just give it a shred and you can place it back into the pot. You can see how juicy it still is and how tender it is. All right, let's go ahead and place the meat in the pot. And if you want, you can keep boiling it for 5 to 10 minutes, or you can go ahead and turn it off. And remember, you can salt and pepper to taste, and you do not have to use the same amount or the same seasonings that I use. Give it a stir. Look how tender the potatoes have turned. Oh, it's okay. And here is the plated portion of your pot roast and potatoes.